Okay, welcome back. What we're going to talk about now is spells, because when you activate, not only do you earn 2 activation points, you can also cast what is known as a channel spell during that activation. So we didn't do that during the attack because we just kept it simple. Now, what we're going to get to here is quite a complicated scenario. We're going to use a spell to gain an advantage in order to try and capture the husk, which is here. Now, it's important to remember that the husk can only be captured if you are not engaged with an enemy. So because of the spacing that we have here, it's quite tightly bunched. If I was to move my Seeker next to this in order to capture it, I'd still probably be engaged with my opponent. So we need to get my opponent out of the way. There's a tricksy way I can do this. I can use magic to move this opponent's card forcefully. So let's get on to it. Let's activate my my characters. We're going to twist it 90 degrees. Gives me 2 action points. Now to move, remember, is 1 action point. So to move this particular Seeker to the husk is going to cost me 1 action point. So I have 1 action point left over, but I can use a channel spell. So the channel spell that I'm going to use is called MALEDICTION Transposition. Now with the channel spells, very easy to use. You just simply read the description on the card. You first of all have to remember that it's going to cost you some echo. So in this case it's 4, so that's quite high. It's quite a rare card as well. It's a yellow, so it's going to cost me 4 echo. So you'd reduce your count. I'm trying to do this on the table at the same time as talking. I'm going to go down to 15. Okay, and I'm going to activate this card. So MALEDICTION Transposition allows me to move this card up to 10 feet and swap it with another unit. So I happen to have one of my own units just here on the other side of the obstruction. So remember what we talked about earlier in movement and line of sight. These are hard obstructions that you cannot pass through, but with magic I can ignore it. So I'm going to pick up my opponent's card and sneakily switch that with my own unit. Okay, so having moved those 2 cards around, I can now move my own Seeker here up to the husk. So I've got 6 movement on this Seeker. So I don't measure that. That's definitely within 6, about 3. I'm now next to this husk and I can start capturing. So at the end of the round, if I'm still next to this husk, unopposed, I will capture it and obtain a relic. I'll also get 10 mastery towards my win condition. Now, the reason I've used magic to swap those 2 cards is because that gap there, if you remember the movement video, is too small for this creature to go through. So in order to reach me, they would have to move all the way around the outside to get back within engage range and stop me from capturing that husk, which is going to be impossible. That's strategy, and that's how you win. Tune in for the next video.